are finally here. Oh my god. Okay, girls, before we get started, I bought something very special for the occasion and I wanted to share it with you. I think we should celebrate. If you have a glass, I heavily recommend you finding something sparkly to put in it, because this is a celebration first and foremost. Yes, I have been so excited to show you guys this. This is something that has been, as you saw, in the works for almost a decade. This collection is something that I think is so pivotal to my history, to women's history, to Australian history, to lingerie history. Now, I don't know how many people are going to find this that are big lingerie fans or who are mostly just like obsessed like I am, but we are going to be highlighting a really, really important era in time that is so important to me, and that is why I'm so excited to tell you. But I also think it's just so important in general. I think it's an era in time that really, really needs to be preserved, and I'm so, so grateful to be the person who gets to bring it to you. So Honey Birdette. Honey Birdette opened in 2006, and it was a queer women-owned brand in Australia that eventually would go on to reach the UK before, unfortunately, selling to a company that we will talk about in another video, because such words will not be spoken in such a celebratory time. So what I have here is a time capsule from about 2013, 2014 till about 2017, 2018. I would say that that's when things started to get a little bit crazy. Now, this brand has a lot of legacy and a lot of controversy, and we're going to go through it all together, and I cannot wait. But what is more important is the lingerie. Guys. Now, the Honey Birdette collections didn't just come out to be bought. At the time, they were a figure of culture. They were something that brought women together and provided women with something that they had not had before. In Australia, if you want to go and buy lingerie, you have very, very limited options, especially 10 years ago. If you wanted to go into Maya or somewhere like that, which is a department store in Australia, you could find brands like Agent Provocateur. Minimum, I believe at the time, maybe $400 minimum. From there, you went to, I don't know. When it came to undergarments, my goodness, even finding a pair of stay-up stockings that weren't from a X-rated store and came in only one size, it was really slim pickings. It was not something that was just provided to us. And that's where Honey Birdette is crazy. That's where Honey Birdette enters the picture. Suddenly, what felt to all of us like a gift from the heavens, suddenly something else was given to us. You're gonna have to excuse some of the modern Honey Birdette in order to really enjoy what I'm gonna present to you, and I don't ask that of you lightly. I really don't, and we'll get into it. And I have a lot of respect for the people that might feel a resistance to what I'm doing. I really do, because I think it's valiant. But this, ladies, this is something special. This is a time, this is a culture, this is a snapshot of something that was so precious, that turned women who thought that they were not ever capable of being beautiful or sexy, and suddenly, oh my goodness, babe. Let me tell you a little, that is crazy. Dude, this chair is velvet, can you not? Let me tell you a little story. Now, I first went to Honey Birdette with a friend because she had acquired a date with a very handsome gentleman that I had conveniently acquired for her, speaking on her behalf on a dating site. She was a little bit shy, but very, very eager. I thought it was quite fun to try to mirror all of my friend's best qualities to find a man that liked her. I thought it was very sweet. And it just so happened that this lovely gentleman had tickets to a comedy event or show. So we decided to go shopping, and she has somewhere in mind that she wants to take me. Guys, she takes me to a Westfield, and lo and behold, it's a little tiny boutique. And I walked in one way and left completely different. Nothing in my life was the same after that day. I grew up in the country, babe. I grew up in very rural Australia. Even in cities in Australia, you're not really going to see people in high heels, and you walk in and you see these Louboutins, or I was just like, where am I? Where have I, what just happened? Because 2 minutes ago, I was wandering around a food court. Where am I right now? And then from within the dressing room steps out another employee who's on her break and who wants to try on the newest set that has come in. This set was called Veruca. I am going to talk ad nauseum about Veruca in time. But out steps this woman in, to this day, 10 years later, the most stunning lingerie that exists. So this woman steps out, and I don't know what happened. Up until then, even professionally half-naked people were not dressing like this. It was not this. We can talk later about what Honey Birdette became, but for now. So this woman steps out in this unbelievable set of lingerie, and it was the first time in my life that I really understood lingerie. Because I'd heard about it, you kind of hear about it, whatever, in the vintage and the lingerie and blah, 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 blah. You sort of see it around. You're like, okay, I've heard of that. I know what that is. But I don't know a lot of women who feel like lingerie is really part of them. And that it's a birthright. This is yours. Naturally. You don't have to do anything. It takes you exactly as you are and gives that beauty to you. Gives that grace and love and elegance to you. Especially Honey Birdette vintage lingerie. My intention with this channel is to give all of you that feeling, is to take you back almost 10 years and to show you what happened, what that brand did in a very, very short amount of time when Instagram was barely a thing, TikTok didn't even exist, barely anybody was an influencer. This was a different time, guys. It was completely different, and it was a beautiful thing, and it was short, it was sweet, and it was beautiful, and it is history. I love my home, I love where I'm from, I'm very, very proud, and I'm unbelievably proud of what we did, what women did to give other women this. So the story about my friend. She ends up buying a set that I believe was called Roxanne. Very excellent. And she just put that $350 down for the entire set and said, I'll have it. And I'd never seen this woman spend money on anything. She didn't dress up ever. She didn't wear makeup ever. I never saw her do anything like that for herself. But in private, she knew that it was a necessity, that it was a non-negotiable, that if she was going to present herself to this man that she thought was beautiful and she thought was worthy, she was going to wear something equally important, beautiful, and worthy. And oh, did she, babe. Oh, did she. This woman was a photographer who spent her whole life trying to make other people feel beautiful. And in this moment, she knew this is my moment to feel beautiful, and I know exactly what is going to take me there. Now, I'm not one to talk tales out of class, but I hear they had a very, very good time. But needless to say, that set is very important to me. I have it bookmarked to purchase and add to my collection because it's just so iconic in the grand scheme of my history with Honey Birdette. And I will buy it and unbox it for you if you would like, so that I can show you the lingerie set that changed my friend's life. And then, one day, if I am very lucky, if I cross my little fingers, I will be able to show you Veruca. Because Veruca, nobody's parting with their Veruca set, let me tell you that. We have a lot of history behind me. As you can see, this little baby has a tag hanging off of it. This tag is 10 years old. 10 years old. I have multiple garments with these tags. I have garments from 2014, 2015, 16, 17, 18. All the tags are different. I've been incredibly grateful for being able to acquire so many beautiful, beautiful pieces in their original condition with their original tags or bags, because Honey Birdette sets would always come in a silk bag, and those bags changed over time. Don't ask me how many bags I have acquired over the last 10 years. What I will show you one day, though, is all the different kinds of bags. I will show you. It's very fun. Like, even something down to the silk bags is iconic when it comes to this brand. And I have no doubt in my mind that you will see that. But why did I decide to make this YouTube channel? And why did I decide to make it now? This era of Honey Birdette honored us in an incredible way. Whether the fact that it was lesbian owned, beautiful, considerate, artful, and more importantly, the culture. The culture is the thing that I want to talk to you about the most. I will be talking to you about the bras, babe, because I cannot shut my face about it. That's another reason I made this account. I cannot stop talking about Honey Birdette. If you ask me, I can't stop talking. I can't help myself. It's been 10 years and I still feel like I found that brand yesterday, and I'm still in shock by how beautiful it is. Except now we have a decade of stories to tell. And when I say culture, I want to talk about what happened when we had this lingerie presented to us. I don't think you need anything to put on or even hold. I don't wear it. Let me tell you something. I don't wear lingerie 24/7. And I certainly don't wear my 10-year-old beautiful, collectible, stunning children. Hello? Let me tell you, even just being in the proximity of this level of beauty and honor and reverence makes you more beautiful. If you go into a store thinking that you can chuck on a bra and it's going to make you feel hot, and then you're going to post online and everyone's going to tell you that you're hot, I don't know about that. I don't know if that is the gift that this lingerie wants to give you. And it certainly wasn't the gift that we were given in 2015, when the culture around Honey Birdette really became fervent. I would argue that 2016, 2017, 2018 were the peak of Honey Birdette, not necessarily releases, but culturally. And so we're going to explore those years together at length, and we're going to go through every beautiful thing I have here. Babe, I cannot tell you how excited I have been for this day when you and I get to do this, and now you're here and I'm here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, this video is not necessarily to tell you anything other than the fact that I am so excited that you're here and that we are here, and that Honey Birdette Vintage, because the brand was born in 2006, and so vintage is going to be a little bit shorter of a time period. We'll go through that. I wanted to bring this to you. I wanted to show you something that I can't shut up about, something that I think is incredible. Whether you like design, whether you like lingerie, whether you like women, whether you like beautiful things, whether you like femininity, whether you just love being a woman, whether you love history, whatever you love, I'm going to bring it to you. And I'm going to bring it to you with every drop of passion and wine that I have. I am nothing but a lover of this stuff, and it is my purest desire just to bring it to you guys and to let you know that, yeah, I'm still here. Even if I'm the only one, babe, I'm still here talking about Honey Birdette from 10 years ago. And we're going to get into all of it. We're going to get into the drama. Very many controversies, girls. Very many controversies. But we're going to have so much fun together. It's going to be amazing. Alright, my glass is getting empty, ladies. So I might have to love you and leave you. Let me leave you with one thing. I believe with my whole heart that this is important. I don't need anything from you. I don't want anything from you. I would love to share this with you. That's why does the channel exist? What am I welcoming you to? I would just love to give this to you. I would love to show you what I see and see if you love it too. And that's it, guys. Show you some of the most beautiful things that have ever been designed, and more importantly, how grateful I am to bring it to you. I hope wherever you are, there is a champagne in your hand and a beautiful, beautiful evening ahead of you. And thank you for coming and watching this video. I'm excited to show you what I've got next.